No, but like actually, I was
We're live.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We've got lots of people online with us today. We've got Ahmed and secretly hiding behind the world that everybody knows in the universe. Maryam.
actually see Maryam.
You can see my shadow by the door.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. Yeah, there you go. And then we've got Malik and we've got
Sophia.
Malik and Sophia are hanging out with us today. Where's your mom today?
Right here.
Yeah, I knew it. Can't
I
be.
couldn't miss this.
So, Malik, before we started our broadcast, you told me that you had some questions for me.
Yes.
Give me.
They have nothing to do with Arabic. Can I ask them after the live
Oh
stream?
my God. Why don't they? Okay. Yes, you can ask after. No problem. I'm kind of excited. I think we should start the reader.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. What surah are you responsible for this week?
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
By the way, when I teach you a surah, that does not mean that the surah we already covered has been forgotten.
Yes.
So you need to go back and review and make sure that you keep the vocabulary that we're building, right? We don't want to work backwards and then keep going forward and keep losing what's behind, right? Okay. So let's, Jawad, if you don't mind sharing the screen, please.
Yeah, I have some questions that I received in my email.
Okay, well, we can do those first. That's fine.
Okay, so first one is in the sentence "Ma kana li Maryama an ta'lam," isn't it supposed to be "Ma kanat"?
So first question. Ma kana. Did you just laugh because of the sound that my keyboard made? Okay. Ma kana li Maryama an tu'allima. Okay. And the question our student asked is, why isn't kana changing to kanat because of Maryam? Right? Seems like it makes sense. Except any fi'l, and kana is a fi'l, even though it's a jumla ismiya, any fi'l changes because it has an outside doer. Yes?
Yeah.
And an outside doer is supposed to be two things.
After
Rafa.
Right. And an outside ism is supposed to be the same two things, after and rafa. So theoretically, if Maryam was after and rafa, you would be right. But kana means this is a jumla ismiya, and li is a harf of jar, which means li Maryama is a muta'alliq bil khabar, right?
Yeah.
So it should absolutely not have any effect on kana, even though you have feelings for Maryam and you feel that she's offended because kana was there. Kana was not talking to Maryam. Kana was talking to an tu'allima. Right? You get it?
Yeah.
And that's why it wasn't kanat. Okay.
Okay. The second question is, we did a lot of examples with lam yakun yesterday. So they said in the ayah in Surah Maryam, ayah 9, how come it's written walam taku instead of walam takun?
Okay. Well, you're all grown up now, so I'll tell you. You know what ayah number that is?
9.
Which you just said. Ayah number 9. 9 here. Didn't work. Okay. And I'll erase this. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can figure out from this ayah. We've been doing Arabic a little while. We should be able to handle some stuff. Shay'in. Okay. No, shay'an. What am I doing shay'in for? Shay'a. Okay. Qala. What does that mean?
He said.
He said, which means the rest of this is maqul al-qawl. Okay. Kadhalika. Anyone know what kadhalika is? How many words that is?
Two.
2. Ka and dhalika. Bata,
Kaf.
which means kaf is a
Oh.
harf of jar. What does dhalika mean?
Dalika. Oh, that.
Yep. Ka means like. What is?
Like he said that like.
No. Not that like. Flip it.
That is
you
like, or
no,
wait,
that you
No.
like.
that you
Like that?
Oh my god. It's hurting in different places. What does ka mean?
You.
Like
No, ka does not mean you. Ka is a harf of jar in the beginning. The ka at the end of a word means you.
Oh.
Ka in the beginning means like.
Mhm.
Bata kaf.
Yeah.
That can't mean you because that would be in the beginning. That would be in the end.
Mhm.
So ka means like. Dhalika means that. Then I said, what does the whole thing mean? And you guys gave me a khutbah, except that just all you had to say was like that.
Oh yeah.
That's all you had to say. You're like that like. So this means like that. Just remember one thing. Kadhalika in Arabic also means that's how it is. It is how it is. It's going to be like that. You know? So just like that or like that is actually an expression of that's just what it's going to be. Okay? So kadhalik. That's a phrase by itself. Then another one. Qala.
He said,
Rabbuka.
your master.
What kind of grammar should I say Rabbuka has? You would think
Oh,
this is
my
the
Lord.
outside doer of, Qala. Qala Rabbuka is actually, that is the case. So Qala Rabbuka, the Rabbuka is the outside doer.
Mhm.
So what does it mean?
Your master said,
Yep. Your master said, Huwa alayya hayyin. وَقَدْ خَلَقْتُكَ مِنْ قَبْلُ وَلَمْ تَكُ شَيْئًا. Now, huwa, what do you think that is?
he, the pronoun.
Oh. Mubtada. That's what I'm looking for. How many words, Malik, do you think alayya is?
Two.
Malik, you sound different today. And you sound like you moved to Texas.
two.
What two words?
Ala and E.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Uh-huh.
Ani.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, the version of ana. Yeah. See what I did there? Anyway, ala and ana together becomes alayya.
Mhm.
Okay, so ala plus ana, the jar version of ana. Okay, so what is that in a sentence then? If huwa is the mubtada, this is a jar majroor. Excellent. And is this muta'alliq bil khabar? Sooner than expected, later than expected, exactly where it's supposed to be. Waiting for the bus at the train station.
Muqaddam.
Muqaddam. Nicely played. And what is hayyinun? Even if you don't know what it means, doesn't matter. What is hayyinun? It's the first.
Khabar.
Yup, it's the khabar because it's the first rafa you saw after huwa. Yeah? So huwa is mubtada, hayyinun is khabar, alayya is muta'alliq bil khabar. Hayyin means easy. Hayyin means easy. What does huwa hayyin mean?
E is easy.
Yeah, or it is easy.
Yeah, it is.
It is easy. It is easy, or it is light work, easy task. For who? Alayya.
Me.
Yep, it's easy. That's your master said it is easy for me. Okay, it is a light burden on me, as if to say this. It's not really a burden. Ala means on, right? But here, if you want to use an idiomatic expression like a normal English phrase, it is easy for me. Okay, you don't have to. You're going to do a clunky translation like you're a robot manufactured in Germany. It is easy upon me. No, it's not easy upon you. It's just easy for me.
Yeah.
Okay? And the upon me or on for me is actually muqaddam. So for me, that's easy. I know for you, because he's thinking, how could I have a child? So he's telling him, well, that's not easy for you because you're an old man, but for me, that's easy. I can create whatever I want. So it's for me especially, that's easy. Waqad, and already. And by the way, let me just show you how easy it is. Waqad, while already, qad means already here. Khalaqtu.
I created.
Yep, I created. Ka.
You.
You.
Min qablu.
From dirt.
Or.
From before. Way before. I created you much before. Wa.
And.
Now, huwa yakunu. Yes?
Yeah.
Anta, what?
تكون.
Takunu. Lam, what's the lightest version of takunu?
تكون. تكون.
Takun, actually.
تكون.
Takun. But there are two versions of it, lam takun and lam taku. Like the Arabs, even though the noon is not an extra noon, it's part of the word. The Arabs take license with kana yakunu when they do the lightest, that you can use, you can even remove the noon from it. So this is lam takun, but actually even a more powerful negation of it is lam taku. So if lam takun meant you were not, this would become like something like you were totally not. You weren't even. You weren't even. And then you weren't even what? Shay'an. This is the khabar.
There's something to say.
Means something.
Yeah.
In this case, it means anything. And you weren't even anything. You were nothing. You're so amazed that a child will happen. Aren't you amazed that you were created? Because you were nothing. You didn't exist. وَلَمْ تَكُ شَيْئًا. Got it? So yakun and yaku. Takun and taku. I wasn't at all. You weren't at all. Or you weren't even. Those are the kinds of mubalagha that can be added when the noon is removed. It's a special kind of thing that can be done only with kana yakunu, not with other words. Okay. Other questions, Jawad?
That's it.
Okay, great. Okay, now look at this. This is Ayat Bayinat, page 8 in your textbook, drill 6. I want translations. I want grammar and translations. أنت العليم الحكيم.
أنت مبتدأ. العليم خبر because after.
Yep.
حكيم خبر second.
Yes.
مصروف صفة.
No, not Masuf Sifa.
Oh,
well,
no.
according to Farahi, maybe, but most scholars know.
Okay.
Khabar 1 and Khabar 2, okay? And what's unusual about this sentence? I need you to be able to develop that eye.
Oh,
This is Jumla Ismiya. Fine. You found a mubtada, you found khabars. Fine. Something unusual.
there's no متعلق بالخبر.
No, that's not unusual.
Oh.
Any thoughts? Anybody? There is something unusual. Malik, what do you think? Sophia, any idea?
What was the question?
Cute little brother sticking his head on Malik's shoulder. Any idea? Any comments? You seem like a deep grammarian. No, nothing. Okay. Nobody? Sophia! I don't know. Sophia sounds like someone I just want to call all day, but like with a scream, like Sophia! People won't even know what I'm saying. That's what I do all day.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what's unusual about this sentence?
أنت العليم الحكيم.
Something from the grammar is unusual.
I have no idea.
Okay, now I'll tell you. Normally, a mubtada is supposed to be proper, and a khabar is supposed to be common. And this khabar is proper. And as a student of grammar, you should be expecting a typical khabar to be common. So this changes the meaning from you are knowing, or you are knowledgeable, wise, to you are all knowledgeable, all wise. The lam becomes lam al-istighraq. The lam changes. We're going to study lam in advanced grammar, different kinds of al. Anyway, anta maulana. Maula means protective friend or protecting friend. Malik got this. Actually, Sophia got this. Sophia. Stop! Anta maulana. What you got for me?
I'm sure she knows what kind of word anta is.
Pronoun?
Oh my God. Impressive.
Mubtada?
Mubtada.
مولانا
Uh-huh.
تعلق بالخبر.
Nah, he just trolled you. Malik just played you. He knew that that's not the answer, and he just fed you the wrong. He just Ahmeded you.
What is it there?
Maulana is the khabar. Maulana is khabar, right?
What do you mean? Why is there a right at the end of that statement?
I believe
Either
it is.
you think it is or you think it's not. No validation in this neighborhood.
I think Maula is khabar. It's non-flexible, so you can't say
Good.
up.
So it's
then
fi
the
mahalli
na is
rafa.
mudaf.
And Mawla is fi mahalli rafa khabar. It's a mudaf. And the na is the mudaf ilay. You are our protective friend. Now, in the previous sentence, what did I say? When the khabar is proper, there's something unusual. Yes? That's when it's proper using al. When it's proper using al. But when it's proper using an idafa, that's normal. That's okay. When it's proper using a name, that's normal. That's not special. If I said he is Norman, there's nothing special about that sentence. Right? Even though both mubtada and khabar are proper. It's proper with al, that's special. Okay? Fansurna. Who's got this? Maryam's got this. Fa. What does fa mean, Maryam?
So.
Okay. It's like the perfect word for a teenage girl. Fa. You should have a fa t-shirt. Because that's the most common thing they say, right?
So.
So, and then the back of it should have the verb a'lamu.
I know.
I know. I know. I know. I know. God, I know. Don't they just say that? That's like the most common thing they say?
I say that? Kind of. No, but like, I feel like,
You just said, I know.
nah, yeah, she sometimes does, but like, I don't think like people do that anymore. Like, I feel like that's like an old thing. Like, nowadays, like,
Oh, no. And then the new one is like incomplete sentences. I can't even.
I don't do that.
I can't even.
Sometimes it's like,
Or
stop.
don't even.
Do I do that?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
When?
You do I can't. Does she do I can't even or don't even?
No, she's like, stop talking.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
do
that's a
that.
complete sentence. That's too eloquent. That's not, no. I need something less articulate. Like I can't even.
I can't even.
Yeah, like you only do odd numbers. Okay. Fansorna. So, what is this word? Fansorna. Unsorna. I gave it away. Ahmed, what are your thoughts?
Oh, my thoughts?
Command.
Okay, no, Maryam.
Command.
Safia? It's a command?
No.
Yes.
Safia, that's a command. You think Fansorna is a command?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to like redeem yourself and think about what you're saying. Think about your future and tell me. Fansorna, is that a command? That look like a command to you?
Yes.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so how many words is that other than the fa?
2.
Yes. What are the 2 words? Don't look at mom. Oh, you looked at mom. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. No, wait. How do I? Oh, okay.
That's a.
How do I make her full screen? How do I have her take over? Jawad? There she is. Okay, yeah. I'm going to keep eye contact.
Oh, you're showing.
This is for eye contact purposes. Help me out here. 2, how many words is that?
2.
Uh-huh. And what's the first word?
5.
Well, other than the fa. You're looking. I can see you. You're on camera.
I'm not saying anything.
I know, but just seeing you is like cheating. Nothing? What's the first word, child? You got this. I'm just gonna give a good look. Okay, give me the second word at least. Malik, you want to help your sister?
Yes.
Go ahead.
She got it right. Answer.
Unsur. Yes. And what's the second word?
Nah.
Wow, nobody saw Malik do that. Nobody saw. Like,
I'm
Especially
not
if it's
trying to say it.
give me the sarf of Nasara. Safiya.
Uh,
Nasara, Yansuru.
Malik can do that.
Malik, tear it up. Let's go.
نصر ينصر نصرا فهو ناصر نصر ينصر نصرا فهو منصور الأمر منه أنصر.
That's the word. Unsur, right there. We found a perfect match. Al-amru minhu unsur. Okay, so help. Help who?
Help yourself.
Us.
Na.
Us.
Help
Us.
us. Help is the anta version, right? Sukun a, u, I, ana. Sukun is anta, then a is antuma, then u is antum. So sukun help, and then na help us. Help us against who?
Can we see the screen?
We need the screen.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
We need the screen, Ustaz.
Yeah, can we see the screen?
What screen? I don't have a screen. Jawad, what did you do? Oh my God, that's not what I want. Okay, here we go.
Al-Qawmi.
Yeah, against who? Help us against?
Our our nation, our people.
Al,
The nation.
The people.
the nation,
Oh,
The disbelieving nation.
the disbelieving nation. What kind of grammar is al-qawm al-kafirin?
Mawsuf Sifa.
Mm-hmm. So, anta maulana, you are our protective friend. Fansurna, so help us against متعلق بالفعل القوم الكافرين, the disbelieving nation. أنا خير.
I.
Yeah, خير and shar. خير means better. Shar means worse. Maryam, what does أنا خير mean?
What? Can you repeat that?
خير means better. Shar means worse. Where were you?
Oh, I was asking. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, what does it mean?
The ana khairun.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm talking to him. He was muttering something.
Stop muttering.
Stop! He's trying to trick me.
People be sending me dad jokes nowadays. Like, they don't send me Arabic questions anymore. They just send me dad jokes. Why was the graveyard full? Because people were dying to get in. Seriously. Okay. Anyway, yes. Ana khairun.
I better.
I better. I better.
That's something in between.
Oh, I am better.
Yeah. I am better. I am better. Minhu. What do you think minhu means?
From it.
I am better from it.
I
That
am
sounds like a good translation.
Better from him.
I am better from him. That sounds like really good English. Did you just move here from? I'm gonna name a country now. That's gonna get me in trouble. I'm better from him.
Say that.
Are you talking English? As Arabic advances, English deteriorates. Is that the condition?
No.
Maryam, translate.
I or he, right?
Wait, Ana is he now?
No, I am better than
Yes.
him.
Thank you. I'm better than him. And I'm better from him.
Okay. I'll wait.
Yes.
I just want to let you know I'm heading out.
Okay. Yeah.
But before I go, I have a dad joke for you.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay. Why didn't the man want to eat the clock?
Because he was running out of time,
'Cause you're
Why?
right?
He thought it'd be too time consuming.
Oh,
That's a good.
I would like to.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everybody. See you all Monday, inshallah.
Oh, good weekend. Have a good weekend.
Okay. Let's see. Ahmed's gonna translate. خلقتني.
I created.
Oh my God. I created. خلقت.
No.
Me. I created.
خلقت. So you created.
Yes.
You created me.
Min.
Minna.
Min. Narin.
Oh, from fire
Yes. What?
and
خلقته
You created him
من
from
طين.
cleaning. If
Wait.
I'm not mistaken, dirt.
Dirt, mud. Very good. Context clues, right?
Yeah.
أنا خير منه. I am better than him. خلقتني من نار. You made me from fire. وخلقته من طين. You created him from clay, from mud, from dirt.
Yeah,
Who's talking here?
Shaitan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Shaitan did a good job. I'm saying you did a good job translating. Okay.
Yeah.
قال Malik, your turn. قال
He said,
أنا يوسف.
I am Yusuf,
وهذا أخي.
and this is my brother.
Nicely done. Makes me happy. You guys are like translating Quran and stuff.
So this that part where Shaitan, right? I heard this one dude said why humans are like kind of better than like Shaitan. It's because fire is created to like destroy things, right? And then clay is like made for like us building things. And, like I don't know. I heard this somewhere.
Yeah, it's been said by some. Yeah, there's things you read that just give you a headache. It's missing the point. It's missing the point.
I mean,
Clay is better though. No, that's not the point.
no, it's not.
The entire point was it doesn't matter what you're created from. That's not what makes you better or worse. So when we lose that point and then start talking about how fire isn't better than clay, because listen, eventually the Jews are going to say that the prophet should not be the one that Jibril comes to because he's from the cursed lineage of Ishmael. He's not worthy of being a prophet. Only the Israelites are worthy of being a prophet. Hello, they're both made of dirt,
Oh.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But they have the same disease as Iblis.
Arrogance.
A false sense of superiority. Based on what? Your lineage? Right? So
Yeah.
based on your origins, you cannot claim superiority. Based on your makeup, based on your height, based on your accent, based on your money, based on your physical features, based on your color skin, these are all things Allah created in you.
Mhm.
You don't claim superiority over any of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many Sahaba, and they did such amazing things, and then so many of them are not mentioned by name in the Quran or by direct mention. And then Allah took Abdullah ibn Maktum, who's blind, and said, "An ja'ahu al-a'ma, wa ma yudrika la'allahu yazakka, aw yadhakkaru fatanfa'ahu adh-dhikra." We don't decide superiority or rank among ourselves. That's for Allah. So this whole thing about, by the way, dirt is like so much better than fire. Like, let me count the ways. Misses the point.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
It's cute, but let's stay focused. Okay, now this is a hard one, and I'm going to give you guys time to process this one. Haruna akhi.
Harun's my brother.
That is incorrect.
Brother of Harun.
That is also very incorrect.
Harun akhi.
Haruna akhi. You learned i'rab, status, number, gender, type, mubtada, khabar. You learned grammar for a reason. So when you look at this, you try to apply what you learned, right? And what you learned is either there's a jumla ismiya or there's a jumla fi'liya. Okay. So now obviously there's no fi'l here, so we think maybe this is a jumla ismiya. But when you look at it carefully, it doesn't even fit the jumla ismiya. Why not?
It does not.
Yeah.
Correct, Maryam. Say it out loud. Say it loud and say it proud.
There's no mubtada
There's no mubtada. How do you know there's no mubtada?
because there's no rafa.
There's no rafa. There's no rafa, which means there's no mubtada, which means this guy is nasab or jar for some reason that hasn't been quoted here, right? Which means this is not a sentence. This is part of a larger sentence.
Yeah.
Which means on its own, I just have to look at this as Harun, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Harun, my brother. I cannot say Harun is my brother. That would have been Harunu akhi. Harunu. That would have been mubtada and akhi would have been khabar. You see how important grammar gets?
Would this
Right?
be mansub sifa?
It will be it can be, it's more like a badal or a hataf bayan, which we'll learn more about later inshallah. قالوا نعم.
They said نعم. جملة فعلية.
Yeah, but what did they say?
They said yes.
They said yes. Good. قل.
Or say.
Malik's turn. Malik's turn.
Oh, sorry.
Say,
هذه سبيلي.
this is my path.
Good job. هذه is مبتدا. سبيلي is خبر. The word سبيل is في محل رفع. The word سبيل is supposed to be رفع. But the dhamma of it gets chewed up because when you add a ya at the end for my, then that last harakah gets sacrificed. Doesn't matter what it was. So it's still a khabar. And هذه is feminine. Why?
Oh, because isn't
The Arab said so?
Arab said what? What did they say so too?
isn't it because
Sabil is feminine because the Arab said so.
Sabil is feminine because the Arab said so on page 12. Once upon a time, there was a soldier. Remember?
Yeah.
Making a sabil to ard. Yep, sabil.
yeah.
Okay, so sabil is feminine because the Arab said so. Very nice. Okay. Say, this is my path. Ad'u. I love this ayah. I so love this ayah. Oh my God. They. First, remember we have a rule. When we try to figure out a word, we try to figure out if it's ism, past, present, or command. Then we move forward.
Command.
Oh yeah.
If it's a command, then it should begin with an a. Which command? I mean, there's an al-amru minhu aslim, but this doesn't look like it matches aslim.
It's a mudara, ana ad'u.
Let's go with why is it not an ism? Prove to me why it's not an ism.
Oh, because it isn't.
It
It's
has
light
long.
for no reason.
Like the reason, yeah.
That's why it's not an ism. That's gone. Past tense. Nasartu, nasarta, nasara, nasaru. Doesn't match any of them. No family matches it. There's no fa'lu.
Yeah.
Okay? Doesn't match any family. Doesn't match any ending. Then command. Or forbidding is gone. Command. The alif on a command does not get a hamza.
Yeah.
But a mudari' has yant.
Yeah.
And the yant, the alif, has a hamza. This must be a mudari'. Now you did da'a yad'u da'watan wa du'a'an fahuwa da'in. Da'a yad'u. Da'a yad'u. Huwa yad'u. Ana.
Ad'u.
And by the way, pay attention. Say, this is whose path?
My path.
So I have already been made reference to. There's a my already here, which is giving you a clue that this is probably I also mudari'.
Yeah.
I call.
Oh yeah.
I call.
But why does it have the alif with a circle on it?
That's just an ijma of the script. So in old Arabic, sometimes these standards of you shouldn't have alif or you should have alif, they developed later on, and it was a lot more loose before. So as they found it, they kept it.
So it's not like nasaru.
No, it's not like tasalu, no. So if I wrote ad'u like this in an article I was writing today, that would be marked incorrect.
So I would write it without the alif, just with the waw.
Right, I would just write it with the waw. That's correct. You write an alif in modern standard, because we're writing today in MSA, right?
Yeah.
And in classical Arabic, there's room, and there were no writing standards, because we weren't, like at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, it wasn't a writing nation, right? So there was multiple ways of writing.
Yeah.
But and the writing looked very, very different than what we have now. So these standards developed over time. So anyway, so what we found in the Mus'haf we kept. Even those standards developed later on, and some of those differ from how the script in the Quran is. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the story behind that. Anyway, so ad'u, I call. when you find a jumla fi'liya, which this is, and you find a fi'il, fa'il, maf'ul, and muta'alliq, right? So the fi'il is ad'u, the fa'il is ana, the maf'ul, I can't find one, right?
But you can find
Amazing, because da'a yad'u has a maf'ul. It's muta'addi. It should be ad'ukum, ad'u nasa. Okay, ad'u qawmi. I invite my people. I invite all of you. I invite humanity. There should be a maf'ul bihi expected. But the muta'alliq bil fi'l is mentioned, which is what?
wait, can you repeat that?
Muta'alliq bil fi'l here. Malik, what do you think? Muta'alliq bil fi'l.
Allahi,
Ilallahi. What does that mean?
to Allah.
Yep. This is one of the most amazing ayat to me personally in the Quran. Like, incredible. Because, you know, we always talk about support system and, you know, I have a project but nobody helps me and nobody believes in me, and we want just people to come and help us, and until they help us we're frustrated because nobody's recognizing our efforts, etc., etc. Rasulullah is the first one to be commanded to come up, get up and say, this is my path, I call to it, I call to Allah, I call. You know what this tells you? I don't care if nobody joins me. Doesn't matter. I've been given the mission. I'm just going to do it. If people want to help, Allah will bring people to help me. That will happen. If He doesn't, then He won't. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to do my job. And then He said at the end of this, ala basiratin, with great insight. That's another muta'alliq bil fi'l here of it. Ana wa man ittaba'ani. I and whoever were to follow me. Which is also amazing, because He didn't say ana wa atba'i, I and my followers. He said, ana wa man ittaba'ani, whoever. You can consider that even conditional, possible. I and whoever ends up following me, or whoever were to follow me. So if they follow me, great. If not, I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. And He separated himself from His followers, because it's as if He's saying He's not dependent on His followers to do His work. He's going to do what He's going to do. This is the mentality that our messenger left behind, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for us. So that when we do something, especially when we do something that takes up the cause of Allah, we call to Allah in some way, then we don't, you know, if people help, if people support, that's amazing and it's beautiful. And if they don't, it doesn't change anything. It changes nothing. You can't get disheartened because people didn't, you know, tag along with you.
Yeah.
You know, the other interesting thing here is He said ad'u ilallah, because when you call, the focus when you call is on who you're calling, right? Always think of the word call or invite. When you say I invited, then my focus was on the person I invited. If I say I called, my focus was on the person I called. But the person you're calling has not been mentioned. Who you're calling to is Allah. But who are you calling has not been mentioned, as if to say them listening or not listening, who's going to be listening, who's not going to be listening, who are going to be my invitees, who are not going to be, is not my focus. Today it might be Quraysh, tomorrow it might be Medina, one day it might be Taif, one day it might be all of Arabia, one day it might be all of humanity, one day it might be some jinns I don't even know they're passing by. I'm calling to Allah, and I'm not restricting who may hear it. I'm not trying to capture an audience. I'm not trying to amass a following. I'm just calling to Allah. And whoever ends up following. It's so amazing. The ayah has so many layers. And then even man ittaba'ani, whoever were to follow me. Instead of saying man istajaba li, whoever responds to my call. Because when you call, you expect a response to the call. When you call someone, you don't expect someone to follow you. You expect someone to respond to you. But He says, no, what I'm calling for is very hard, because what I'm calling for is people to change what they're following and now follow me instead. So whoever ends up taking this difficult decision, you know, in marketing, they teach you this stuff, right? They have clickbaits and stuff. So they'll make a Instagram ad or a Facebook ad or whatever. Click here to find out more, right? Or here's how you can lose 10 pounds in 3 hours. You know, click here to find out more. Then you go to the video and it's like a 10-minute long video. And at the end of it, there's a sign up for $8,000 or whatever. You know, like they have this process. And they're hoping they can eventually get somebody to follow them. and spend money on them or whatever, right? The biggest ask is money in the end. For the Prophet ﷺ, the ask is actually huge. He's asking people to stop following their tradition, their family, their culture, their nation, their tribe, their personal preferences, their whims, their love, their lust, their greed. Stop following all of that. Follow me. That's a big ask. That's a big ask. And he's not trying to convince, he's just calling. That's it. Hadihi sabili. And I'm walking this path. In other words, I'm not asking you to join something that I'm not living up to myself. I'm living it myself, you know? Beautiful, beautiful ayah. Really powerful. Surah Yusuf. Okay, we did this before. We have a few minutes, so we're going to try to do this again.
Okay.
I will start with you, Malik. Read this like you're like a correspondent on Arab news.
هل أنت طالب هنا في معهد بينة؟
في معهدي.
في معهد بينة؟
You're going to put some diaphragm into it if you're going to be a correspondent, you know? هل أنت طالب? You know?
هل أنت طالب هنا في معهد بينة؟
Oof. It got hot in here. Oh my God, that was amazing. Okay. Next. Sophia.
يلا read it.
That's how I say your name.
نعم.
نعم أنا طالب
Montana.
هنا في
Oh.
معهد
معهدي.
معهد
معهدي.
بينة.
Yes, I am a student here in Institute of Bayena. Now say it as if you're not being forced into a slow motion living style.
نعم أنا طالب هنا في
معهدي.
معهد بينة.
Now say it again, this time at, the first one was 0.25 speed, this was 0.5 speed. Now get to normal speed. Come on.
نعم أنا طالب هنا في
معهدي.
معهد بينة.
Nicely done. Mariam.
هل أنت ناصر؟
You really tried not to hesitate that time, didn't you? You told yourself, I'm not gonna hesitate, and then it's like that tree you're not gonna run into, and you're staring straight at it until you just run it. Say it again without the hiccup.
هل أنت ناصر؟
Yes. Too easy. I'll do the next one. نعم أنا ناصر. By the way, in modern standard Arabic, when you get to the end of a sentence, you don't say the haraka. If you say the haraka at the end of a sentence in MSA, that just means you're being weird. Actually means you've got a psychological disorder of some kind, and
You're trying to fit in too much.
no, you're fitting out. You're totally out. You're just
Yeah. You sound
like هل أنت ناصر? Like, you don't know. هل أنت ناصر? Like it's just. Let's do this one. Go ahead, Ahmed.
هل أنت من أمريكا يا ناصر؟
What? Allah. Malik.
لا أنا من كندا يا أستاذ.
My God, you guys are like, I think I could quit my job now. I think I'll move on to like learning some other language. Okay. Mariam. No, Safia.
ما هذا يا ناصر؟
One more time. Without gunpoint.
ما هذا يا ناصر؟
Nansir?
ناصر
ما هذا يا ناصر. Say it again.
ما هذا يا ناصر؟
Nice. Nice. Maryam, answer the question.
هذا كتاب.
You had to do it. You had to do it.
You confused me.
How?
I got confused.
No, you didn't. There's something in you. There's an evil Maryam inside you that says, do it.
No, I literally practicing how to say it when it was her turn.
Yeah, I know. And then the evil Maryam is laughing right now. So I'm like, got you again. Hada kitab. Simple. Hada kitab. By the way, in modern standard Arabic, we say hada kitab, even though you should know that the kitab is khabar and it should be rafa and it's kitabun. Yeah?
Yeah.
But we're just going to put, like, pretend there's a sukoon on it. Hada kitab. Okay? All right, Malik?
وما هذا؟
Hada. Ahmed?
He's gonna turn on the light. I'm sorry.
هذه ورقة.
Yes. Safia.
باب.
Oh, no. No, it's Safia's. Safia's.
I'm sorry.
هذا bag.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Is this a door?
Oh, I thought it meant, is this Bob?
That's it.
Hada Bob? La, hada Joe. Imagine if Bob was a doorman. Hey, Bob, could you get the Bob? No? Anyway, La, Ahmed.
لا هذا قلم.
Yeah. Can you be less robotic?
That was robotic?
Yeah. You don't talk like that in school. When you tell me your illegal sales stories, you're way more animated. You don't say, yes, I made a sale.
Okay, yeah, okay. لا هذا قلم.
There you go.
Malik.
وهذا ما هذا؟
Maryam.
هذه
طويلة.
Oh, طويلة.
No. No.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Victory.
طالوة.
Oh, wait.
هذه تلاوة. تلاوة.
Is it طوالة?
طالة.
No, it says there's a wow.
Wow, شو
Yeah, it says yes.
هذا
هذه
I
توبة.
was gonna say هذه, but then I said
هذه
هذه
towel. Towel. Towel.
هذه طوالة.
طوالة. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is just read the first part of this word. Just read this part. Just that part. Then why did you say tawa when you read this as ta? Ta we
Oh, طاولة.
tawila.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take tawala though. It's nice. It's a good invention. Okay,
You told me to say that.
I did too. Yeah.
Sophia.
هذا ما هذا؟
Ahmed.
هذا كريسي.
هذا
Okay, I said I was just. هذا كرسي.
كرسي. هذا كرسي. Yeah. And كرسي هذا شد on it. كرسي. Okay.
Yeah.
هذا كرسي. But yeah, هذا كرسي. Okay, cool. Enough reading for one day. Maryam, what's a table?
table.
In Arabic?
Table is
It's either a tawala or a tawila or a
bab. Is it bab, right? Bab.
Bob is a door.
What?
Remember Bob the doorman? Just remember Bob the doorman.
Wait. Zuminko? Yes, I do.
So you didn't put it there.
Oh, I thought you did. So that is a door. So then kursi is a chair.
Mhm. And tawila.
Oh, that's the other.
What's the word?
Tawila.
What is that? A book?
The table.
Tawila is a table. If you have a hard time remembering it, just remember tabula.
So, bro, who would be asking these questions? Like an alien, like coming, like,
What is this? A table. Oh.
we have this on Mars.
What is it? A pen? You know, yes. Yes, it was written for highly intelligent discussion. Because, you know, you want to impress somebody that you know Arabic, but you end up like getting recommended to a psychiatric facility because you're asking what a pen is.
I go up to Sheikh Hatshemi and be like, how's that bad?
Okay. All right. So we did a little bit of basic reading, but now let's pick up the pace. You guys know how to make pretty decent sentences. Do the practice though, so you can read more and more clearly. We did this exercise already.
Yeah.
Just go over it. Just review these exercises, drills 4 and 5, on page 14. Okay. And see if you can translate drill 6 too. 4 and 5 you already did. You're just quickly reviewing, and see if you can translate these ayat and figure out what's going on in them. As many as you can. We'll go over them together in class. So we'll start here tomorrow, inshallah. So, Sophia, take it away.
You know how to end the
Class, Sophia.
Remember to do your best. You know how to do that?
Do your best and Allah will do the rest.
This homework is not for this weekend. I apologize. You already have إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ. Yes? Yeah. This homework will be for Monday. So meaning it's due on Tuesday.
Okay.
The homework I just gave you. The homework from this for this weekend is just إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ.
Well, Ustad,
Go ahead, Sophia, again. Yes?
can I ask you some questions after the live stream?
I gotta go pray Maghrib and be Islamic and stuff, but I'm so wrecked right now because you know what happened, Malik? I'll tell you something that happened. I was studying for Dhul Qarnayn today, and we finally got to the ayah today where he's gonna like run into those people between the two mountain passes. You know, the Ya'juj and Ma'juj part. And the Arabic grammar in this story, I missed. I don't even know if I'll do the lecture tonight. Maybe I'll do it on Monday. But anyway, you can ask me during the live stream. It's okay.
It's okay. It's now or never. Go.
Okay, so basically, on behalf of my school, I sent you an email for you could come visit.
Remind me where you guys are again? Vancouver?
No, Calgary.
Same difference? No, Calgary. Okay. Calgary. When do you want me to come?
Anytime before this Ramadan. Like whenever you're free.
So you wait for the nice weather to be finished, and when Calgary gets to deathly cold, and then you decide to invite.
It's because we started school now.
Ramadan is in April, Ustaz. You still have March. March is not bad here.
And the snow is nice, by the way.
You guys don't like snow?
We like
I love snow.
Yeah.
I love snow. I've fallen on my face on ice many times. Phenomenal. I love it. Okay, yeah, I shall think about it.
Okay, can you respond in the email that I sent you?
Okay, yeah. I'll do it.
Also, my school wants to interview you.
Huh?
My school wants to interview you.
Your school wants to interview me? They're not gonna give me the job. I can guarantee you.
No, it's not a job interview.
I'm really bad at job interviews.
No, it's not a job interview.
Okay.
Malik is in grade 9 and his class are preparing an interview and they wanted to interview you. And that can be done online, so that should be accommodative, right?
Yeah, I can totally do an interview. Let's do an interview.
Okay, like
I'm game. Yeah, I'll probably fail that too, but I'll do it.
So Malik will email you and you guys can set up a time?
Yeah, email me.
Awesome.
okay, do you want to take my email?
Hold on, let me end the broadcast. I'll give you my phone number. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Bye guys.
Assalamualaikum, guys.
Bye.